When I was 18 years old, I stepped onto the track at the University of Texas for the Texas Relays, 1977, I think it was. And we were running in the mile relay. I was running for Oklahoma State. And there was another team that joined that mile relay that day. They were called the Philadelphia Pioneers. And they were this out-of-school, getting ready for Olympics type people. I was the third leg on our mile relay. I was overwhelmed with it all because I was 18 years old and I was a freshman. Their third leg was a guy named Ronaldo Nehemiah. Now, some of you all have heard that name, that he was world record-setting hurdler. And anyway, he stepped out as a third leg. As they were lining us up as a third leg, there's Ronaldo Nehemiah next to me. He ended up playing football for the San Francisco 49ers for a couple of years as well. But I can remember in that race that there he was. I just read about him in Sports Illustrated, and I'm standing beside him on the track. The race starts, and the first leg ends, the second leg ends, and here's me and Ronaldo Nehemiah standing there waiting for the baton. Here they come in, and Ronaldo gets his because they're in the lead. They take off, and I am waiting on mine. And I'm waiting on mine. They were pretty good. In fact, by the time I got around the first curve, he was heading out of the. If I got around to the backstretch, he was heading out of the backstretch. They were over 100 yards ahead of us, 100 meters ahead of us. But anyway, I remember that day and how fast and quick he was and all those things. I remember watching him in football. When I was watching him in football, I was thinking, if only he would have had all those pads on him on that track that day, what difference would it have made? And I dreamt about it for about 10 seconds and realized I would have still got creamed, but it would have made a difference to put 20 or 30 pounds on him and to make him run with that negative aspect in his life. And some people are trying to live the Christian life like that. They are putting weights on. The devil couldn't be more happy with all the weight that you're putting in your life of distractions, unnecessary things. And the weights are the things that hold us down. They burden us. They impede our progress. They keep us from excelling and running as God wants us to. And when you take those weights off, you can feel the difference. Some of the weights that you deal with, one of the weights would be, in our day, would be materialism. We keep adding stuff and stuff and stuff. And with that stuff comes bills. And with those bills comes debt. And we get stressed out. We get fatigued. Then we turn around and say, God, okay, use me. You've got the weight of conformity. That we get occupied with the things of the world, not the things of heaven. And they preoccupy. They steal time away. You've got the weight of attitudes, bitterness, anger that are stifling. They impede us. All those things are stealing away our capabilities and keeping us from being able to serve God. The second thing